using drugs, homeless in Las Vegas. I remember the night vividly. And it was the summer of 2007, just screaming at God in the middle of the night in Las Vegas, just like, what do you have for me? What am I supposed to do? I was in active duty in the U.S. Coast Guard for my entire 20s, and then I got out of the Coast Guard and I started working in the real estate business in Las Vegas. And made some decent money, but then I got caught up in a crowd that did some speed, and it turned out to be crystal methamphetamines, and I got addicted to it. That led to my life crumbling to complete homelessness. I had this idea that I was going to just fly out from Las Vegas, where I was homeless. I got some money, and I wound up flying out to O'Hare, and I was wandering around O'Hare thinking, okay, I need to get to where my kids live. There was a bus going from O'Hare to Rockford. And I said, well, what area code is Rockford? And she said 815. I said, that's the same area code as my kids. I'm going to go. And so I hopped on the bus and made it out to Rockford, and I kind of wandered around Rockford for a couple of days, and then landed at the Rockford Rescue Mission. The restoration process with some very strong Christian men that was able to call out some of the nonsense that I was thinking and working through the steps of recovery, walking through the Bible. And it took a while, and it took the full 18 months for me to be ready to be restored back into the community. To be able to have us men that had a substance abuse issue or a life-controlling issue where we can sit and relax in God's arms and recover and then be restored back into society far beyond what we could have been if we didn't have that opportunity. So I just want to say thank you for those that have donated to the mission with their time, their talents, their treasure, their money. As an employee, we men and women and the families are grateful for that. While I was at NIU, going to get my teaching certificate, I was kind of going through a midlife crisis. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with my life? I just got fired from a job that I loved as a product manager. I just went through a divorce. Now I'm living in DeKalb. I was 48 years old at the time. What am I supposed to do with my life? Is this it? I was stressed. I felt like a failure, but my identity wasn't wrapped up in my job. My identity was having a savior of Jesus Christ. Just some amazing things happened. I wound up moving right next door to my ex-wife and children. And God's like, relax, I got this. So I was watching some YouTube channels and some YouTube videos, and I'm like, I think I could do this. And they were kind of popular and they were fun. So I took out my phone and I started making some YouTube videos. Scrappin' Pallet Man. And I was posting them, and they started becoming popular, and people started watching them. I got a few thousand views, and then tens of thousands of views, and then hundreds of thousands of views. Then 3 of my videos well into the millions of views, and I'm like, God, is this what you want me to do? And basically what I heard from God, not an audible voice, but I heard from God saying, you are going to reach people. And so I pray in my videos, I talk about Jesus in my videos, I talk about recycling. I'm just kind of enjoying the ride. But he'll tell me, hey Paul, you need to stop and talk with this person. You need to have a conversation, this person has an issue. I need to stop what I'm doing. I might have a plan for the day, but I need to stop what I'm doing and talk with this person. This is far beyond surpassed anything that I could have planned or desired. I'm now an accidental YouTuber, living with my children again, fully restored in my community. Been playing in the worship band for 10 or 11 years now. What kind of joy that is? God is in the salvaging business, in salvation business. And I can take items that were destined to be thrown away, just like I was my own appetites for drugs and alcohol and anything debaucherous, I was throwing my own self away. God had other plans, and so we can take these perfectly good items and find a new purpose for them.